Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. So, today we are looking at this video right here. It is titled Egotistical Woman Humbled After Getting Dumped on the First Date. Yikes. Let's just hop right into it, man, and I'm gonna speak my piece afterwards. Let's see what's happening here.
I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation, and he was like, "Hey, I gotta handle XYZ." Okay, go handle your business. You know, I have not heard from that man since.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva. I'm back again with another video. Now, somebody sent this video to me on Instagram. I have not watched the entire thing. And if you guys ever want to send something to me for me to react to, my Instagram is at RIVAH under seen it.
I'm about to have a vulnerable
Let's see what she's about to say, man.
Hey guys, so I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story about how I will never give a that's not in my league a chance ever again. So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me.
This is the thing, man. I'm glad she got humbled. She doesn't seem humbled, actually. Why is she a product? This is the problem with a lot of girls. This is the problem in my experience with females, with women, with girls, actually. Not with women, because I feel like women are more mature. I feel like girls in general, man, they view themselves as a product, right? So they view themselves as a product, and we are selling ourselves, right? In other words, girls view themselves as this prize, and they are picking who they're going to be given to. It's like they're a crown, and they're like, no, I don't want to be on his head. I don't want to be on this guy's head. This guy's not a king. Why would I be, why do you view yourself as a prize? Because not only does that damage the guys trying to get you, because you're viewing everything as like a Shark Tank pitch, right? You're like trying to get sold. Not only does it ruin, like I said, the guys that are trying to get you, but it also ruins you. Because why are you objectifying yourself in this prize type of manner? You're a human being. A relationship goes two ways. Being attracted to somebody, it goes two ways. If I'm attracted to you and you're not attracted to me, and we go on a date and it just doesn't work, well, hey man, it is what it is. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. We're just not compatible. This mentality that they have with a lot of girls, a lot of girls have this. It's, hey, I'm right. It's your fault for not getting to my level. No, we're both getting to each other's level. And so, this is just a very toxic mental state to have. It's very disgusting. But I'm a keep it going, man.
Right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And we've had conversations before.
Okay, sorry. I have to just pause for a second right here because there's a lot of details that she's kind of skimming over. I don't know where this story is going, but she's skimming over a lot of details, right? She starts off by saying that she doesn't give people who are not in her league a chance, which, I think when women say stuff like that, it's a little foolish to me because whoever's within your vicinity and checking for you, and you end up dating them, obviously they are within proximity with you. Most of the time you're in the same league. Some women just believe they're out of a different league
Listen, man, there's not a league. A league that doesn't exist, man. Why does Pete Davidson get Ariana Grande? or Kendall Jenner, or whoever he dated, whatever her name is, Kim Kardashian. Pete Davidson looks ugly as hell, at least for me. Why is he getting all these girls? Leagues don't exist. It's status. It's money. It's fake. A true girl, she doesn't look at leagues as a thing. I don't look at leagues as a thing. That doesn't exist for me. If we're compatible, we are. If we're not, we're not. And it's that simple. And also another thing, this guy's in her DMs for 10 years. Bro gotta get a life, man. And if he has a life, it's not enough. This is insane. 10 years is crazy. Give me a couple months. If I really like you, give me 1 year. If I don't see the same thing being reciprocated, buddy, you're getting the fuck out of my phone, the fuck out of my screen, and you're leaving. Or I'm gonna make you leave, because 10 years is crazy. But let's get back to the fucking let's get back to the shit, man.
It got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent, that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that. And if I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so like little stuff like that was really.
This girl seems emotionally unstable all the time. There's no this year, that year. She just seems hella emotionally unstable, man. Which is very ironic, because I just dropped the video. I'm gonna link it somewhere up. I just dropped a video saying that I'm emotionally unstable, and that's okay. That's the title of the video. So it's fine to be emotionally unstable. It's just how you react to the emotions. That was kind of the biggest topic for the video. And so this girl, she doesn't seem to have that second part right. This girl's just emotionally unstable. There's no, yeah, but, I'm doing this and this to help. It's just straight up, hey, I'm emotionally unstable, and you don't deserve me. Or something like that. She's just hella toxic, hella salty. But I'm going to give her a chance, man.
Hitting home for me and, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me. For whatever reason. I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did, nonetheless. So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you.
So the thing is that, right, they had dialogue back and forth, and he's sending text messages or scriptures. I mean, trying to make it seem like he was so desperate. Again, we would have to hear the other side of the story, but also a lot of people do that to people. Like they send text threads or whatever to a lot of people. So as much as she might think it might have been just targeted to her, it could have been something that he was sending to a lot of people. The next thing that's really interesting to me is she said that he was chasing her for 10 years in her DMs, but you were available. So, you being out of the league, and again, what's in the vicinity of you and what your results truly are, it's really interesting to me.
Yeah.
And I used to respond like, hey, bro, everyone says that, right? Everyone wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No.
Again, with this dumb prize mentality. Not everybody wants her, man. She's not fucking Megan Fox, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's attractive, bro, but like, come on. Not everybody wants you, bitch. Calm the fuck down.
I'm gonna marry you. You're my dream woman. So now I'm like, all right, it's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, at first. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And then I go, what's up with that hairline? And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at
bro. This is just insane, bro. Why is she focusing on all the materialistic things, man? Things out of his control. He has no control over that. He has no control over his height, over how he really looks. The only thing he can control is if he's in shape, what he wears, and his grooming. Like, this is one of the biggest issues, man. I don't know why girls think like this. I don't know why guys also think like this. Bro, if you like the person, you like them, and that's it. If you're this picky, it is insane, man. You're bound to fail. This is crazy. Like I said, I'll let her talk now.
All his videos, it looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline, and I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work of that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy, right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there, and I was like, you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. He was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity.
You know, this is always the rhetoric of women who believe that they are the prize. And the thing is, don't get it wrong. From what I see, right, just my own personal female opinion, she looks like she's an attractive woman. She has no makeup on. She does have lashes on, whatever.
She got hella lashes on. She blinks fast enough. She about to go flying for real.
She looks like she's an attractive woman. So again, I don't know if it's because of social media or people who kind of like fan her flame and make her believe that she is like, only dedicated for a certain, sector of men, that only a certain sector of men deserve to be in a relationship with her. But when a woman is, of course you have to be attracted to the person that you're in a relationship with, but everything in her conversation is very masculine. It's very
right. I was actually going to say that. You know what the problem is, man? I feel like right now, more than ever, bro. Right now, more than ever, it's just constant materialistic views on how physically good you look, how much money you got, how successful are you, what's your status, how many followers you got. It's all materialistic. Why does nobody look past that and look at what's in the mind, bro? Look at what this person has to say. How does this person talk? What is their views? Right? There's so many more things to it. And you don't give that a chance to speak. You don't pull the curtain back and see what really is behind there and then evaluate whether you like them or not before you make that decision. And it's just crazy, man.
Drinking with you about 9 o'clock and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Thirsty, right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house, he was in Houston waiting for me.
Calling this man thirsty when you gave him your phone number and you engaged with him and you're the one who invited him to whatever city that you were staying in at the time is a little bit delulu. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a little bit delusional because
it's insanely delusional, bro.
You're making it seem like he did all this stuff on his own, but you literally supplied the invitation and then you're turning around and calling him thirsty. That's like, a man asking a woman to dinner and she shows up and he was like, oh, she was so thirsty. Like, you invited her. So like, what are we actually talking about here?
And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I could barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You hear me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right? But he's still there. Not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends. There were so many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home. But I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do.
Okay, but the plan was for him to leave at 9 p.m. She's saying that it's 1:30 p.m., 2 p.m. First of all, you invited him to your mom's house. Okay, first of all. If you're still trying to figure this out and stuff like that, inviting him into an intimate setting is giving the impression that you're on the same type of time that he's on. Regardless of if you seem tired, regardless of if you seem a little bit off, you invited him to your mom's home. I don't know if your mom was there. Like, I don't know what the environment was, but that is giving You gave him the address to come show up and meet you somewhere. Like, you're
And not only that, but what she said earlier, bro. This guy isn't desperate because he's genuinely thirsting for her. No, she's giving him these signs, man. This is insane, bro.
At 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb. So, stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone. Let's also, when we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right? Like, you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative.
So what? Listen, man. So what if it's on the fucking struggle bus, bro? So what if it's on the struggle bus? I don't get it. So what, man? If that's a turnoff, don't be with him. Like, it's that simple. Tell him that you're not interested and leave it at that. Why are you leading him on if you're not attracted to him?
I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work.
Oh, look who's thirsty now. Look who is thirsty now. You ain't hear from him since.
I think I skipped a little bit on accident, but what really did happen is he left in the morning and then completely kind of cut contact with her, or distanced himself a lot, which is what he should have been doing from the start, honestly. 10 years is insane. But he finally got to his senses, woke up, started doing that shit, and now look at this. Stay away from these girls, man. If you're a girl, stay away from guys similar to this, but these type of people in general, but mainly girls. But these type of bitches, these type of people, they don't give you anything but trouble, man. So.
And then you just keep calling him, and now he's telling you he's so busy. Look who is thirsty now. My.
So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me.
He just couldn't fathom. He just couldn't fathom being with such a prize, such a model, Miss America over here.
Back one time I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me" and "you are a loser" text message, which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you know, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you.
Listen, man, you ruined it for yourself. You ruined it for yourself. It's plain and simple, right? Plain and simple. You have completely eliminated all chances for other guys from the beginning. My bad, man. My microphone accidentally disconnected. Listen, you ruined all of the chances from the beginning, man. All of the chances from the beginning. Not only that, but, you know, having this type of mentality, having this type of boom, boom, whatever. This is just insane, man. This is hella toxic. Guys cannot fall for this. Listen, man, if you're a guy watching this and you're in a weird area right now where you're talking to some girl, she doesn't really want you, but she's leading you on, which is the situation I'm in, or I was in very recently, up until a couple days ago. Cut that shit off. Cut that shit off. If she's still sending you funny videos and reels, cut that shit off. If she's asking how you doing, cut that shit off, man. Unless she really wants something with you, bro, cut it off and be clear. Hey, the door is open if you want to try something with me. If you're open to it, let her know. Hey, I'm open. If not, leave me the fuck alone, bitch. And so that's the only approach. That's the only approach, man. You gotta stay away from these bitches, man. Anywho, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Drop 3 songs. Let me know what y'all think with the 3 songs, man. Let me know what you think about this as well. And yeah, man, hopefully the audio and the quality is a little better now. I love y'all, man. God bless, and I'll see y'all on my next one, man. Peace.